Hello grade 8s and welcome to the answer series Natural Sciences videos based on our study guides. This video covers more detail about the process of respiration as well as where it occurs in plants and animals and why it's an important process for life. Before we delve into respiration in earnest, we have to remember that photosynthesis and respiration are opposite processes. Photosynthesis traps energy in the food it produces, and respiration releases energy when that food is broken down. This is because all living organisms need energy to sustain their essential life processes. As mentioned in a previous video, plants obtain their energy directly from the sun, but animals can only obtain this energy from their food. During photosynthesis, radiant energy from the sun is trapped and converted into chemical potential energy in food, such as glucose or starch. This chemical potential energy needs to be released so that it can be used for metabolism and life processes. The process whereby energy is released from food molecules is called respiration. Think of your food as a fuel, because a fuel can be burned to release energy. Take the analogy of burning wood. Wood is a fuel. In order for it to burn, it requires oxygen. A fire won't light if there is no oxygen for it. Inside the wood, there is stored chemical potential energy. So when the wood is burned, that stored energy is released as heat and light energy. Carbon dioxide is also released into the atmosphere as a byproduct. Glucose is similar to the wood. It is the most common fuel used during respiration in all living cells. During respiration, glucose is burned in the presence of oxygen to release its stored chemical potential energy. This energy is now available to the cells of the plant or animal for its life processes like growth, reproduction, gaseous exchange, and so on. Note that respiration is sometimes also referred to as cellular respiration because it occurs in all living plant and animal cells. This is different from photosynthesis that only occurs in plant cells. So where and how does respiration take place in living cells? Respiration occurs in tiny microscopic organelles that are found in both plant and animal cells. These organelles are called mitochondria. If you take a few human skin cells and examine them under high magnification with a microscope, you will see the mitochondria inside the cells. Unlike chloroplasts, mitochondria do not have a specific color, but scientists can add special dyes to microscope slides to help illuminate them. In this picture, the mitochondria are all blue dots. When you look at the detail of a mitochondrion, you will notice its highly folded membranes. They almost look like zigzags in the middle of the mitochondria going up and down. And I like to remember that this kind of resembles the symbol for power, as mitochondria are responsible for the release of energy from our food molecules. Respiration is not dependent on light, and therefore it occurs continuously in all living cells during the day and at night. Remember this flow diagram? From this we can see that for respiration to take place, living cells require two reactants: glucose from the food they consume, and oxygen from the air. We can also see that respiration produces three products: water, which is released by animals through sweat, urine, feces, and even breathing, and carbon dioxide, which is released into the air. Respiration also releases energy as a third product. This energy is used by the cells of a plant or animal to perform their essential life processes. Some of this energy is also released as heat to the environment, and that can help all animals to maintain their body temperature. As respiration is a chemical reaction, we can write a chemical word equation for the reaction, and it looks as follows. Glucose plus oxygen is converted into water, carbon dioxide, and energy. The components of the word equation can be used to write a definition for respiration. Respiration is the process in which living cells use oxygen to break down glucose to release energy, carbon dioxide, and water. Respiration is therefore important for all living organisms because it releases stored chemical potential energy from food molecules, and living cells can then use this energy for their life processes such as growth, movement, reproduction, and so on. Key terminology for this video includes respiration, mitochondria or mitochondrion, and energy. Check out the video description below for practice questions from our study guides. If you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new episodes. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook to stay on top of the latest TAS news and launches. So that's it for now from the Answer Series, your key to exam success.